Hello, everybody. Welcome. Tracy's on her way. She's finishing up some tea for us for tonight. Hope everyone's having a great evening. What's going on? I see everybody on here. Hey, Lori. How you doing up in Eastern North Carolina? How are y'all doing? Chickadee Mountain. Hey, guys. Edie Rice. How's it
Hey
going?
y'all. Hey. How's everybody doing? Get my eyes on. Hey Lori. Hey Alicia. Hey Londa. Hey Edie. Hey Avalon. Hey Catherine. How's it going? Everybody had a good day today? Good weekend? We had a busy weekend. A really busy weekend. Every weekend's a busy weekend.
Yes, it is. I just got out of the shower like 3 minutes ago.
Every weekend is a busy weekend.
Yes.
We wouldn't have it any other way, though. We would not. I'm making us some tea. I'm waiting on the water to heat up. Hey, Alan and Kathy from Ohio.
What's up, Keith? Roll Tide.
Hey, Hunter Britnell.
It's going to be curious to see what Mr. Kalen's going to do this year. Woohoo!
Who?
The new coach at Alabama.
Oh.
The Protege Garden dude, Monty Don.
So our son Chase is on here. Hunter is. So both of our boys, it's Hunter Chase and Forrest Chance. And we've always just called them Chase and Chance. That was their name forever until they become adults. And then everybody else calls them by their first name, Hunter or Forrest. So Chase is our son that lives up north and is our son that him and his wife are having us our first granddaughter.
Yes.
And we got really great news today that we're super excited about. Super excited. So some of you know that our granddaughter, Ella is her name, has been having a few complications.
Yeah, she's been jumping around in the womb.
Yeah, she's been keeping us on our toes, and she's not even here yet. But we got an excellent report last week and an even better one today. She is doing great. She's passing all of her tests.
I don't hear you, Greg.
She's growing. She is now 3.5 pounds, and she's growing, and she's doing great. And we have a scheduled C-section for September 17th.
Yep.
So we're really excited about that. We've booked our trip and we're ready to go meet our granddaughter.
Mm-hmm.
But if y'all would please
keep praying.
Please keep.
Thank you for your prayers.
Her and her mom, Kaylani,
and
her dad,
and
Chase,
Jordan.
and her brother and sister, Jordan and Kiana. Keep them all in your prayers.
They started school today. Yes.
Jordan and Kiana started school today. So
yes.
I hadn't got to talk to them yet, but Mom and Dad said they had a great day at school. I think a lot of kids have already started school. So
Friday Night Lights.
Friday Night Lights.
Missing some football.
Yeah. Yeah. When our boys were in school, that's what we lived for. Friday night. We looked forward to Friday night all week long. Or when they were younger and it was baseball, it was all during the week games. But we lived on the ball field.
Yes.
And we loved it.
Somebody in a message up above a while ago said it was in Northern California and the fire, there's a wildfire out there that's getting contained. Hopefully it's not. I know my sister, she lives out there, and was it a week ago? She said she had a earthquake. She said she was sitting there and her glass and water started shaking.
She said it was a bad earthquake.
Yeah. Yes. You need some of that honey.
My tea. I've got a bad sore throat, so I'm making me some tea.
Yes. But we're excited. We're going to be going up there.
Yeah, we're excited.
Spending some time and seeing that bundle of joy and family, and it's going to be good.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
gonna be
it's
good.
Susie's birthday, September 17th.
Oh, all right.
That's crazy.
Cool. Too hot to start school. 93 degrees here in Southwest Ohio. 95. Yeah, it's hot here again too. We had a nice, cool weekend though. Low humidity. It was nice.
Chase said that Hunter Chase said there's a wildfire in Canada and they can smell the smoke coming across the border.
Oh my gosh, really?
I don't doubt it. I mean, hey, what was it? A couple of weeks ago, everybody was getting that Sahara Desert dust. Everybody, I always thought it was just the smog and bad air, but on the Weather Channel they said it was a Sahara Desert dust, and it's pretty cool because we were watching a documentary and they were saying that that's how the rainforest gets fertilized is by the rain. Mm-hmm. It brings down all those nutrients from the Sahara Desert over, and it's pretty cool. God is amazing.
So cool.
The whole world gets fertilized by the Sahara Desert.
Very neat. Hey, Chance. So Chance Britnell is our son, and he put Chance Britnell. Usually puts Forrest.
Renee must not be around.
Yeah. Roll Tide, boys.
Yep.
Renee called me Saturday, I think. Yes, I know it was Saturday because that was opening day of SEC football. And she said, it is a party in this house. It was only Chance and Renee and Cooper, but it was a party in the house because football was going on.
South Georgia Peach, yes.
All right.
Yep.
Catherine's birthday. That's our
tea.
Catherine's birthday is September 3rd. I can tell you now that a Virgo is feisty. Yeah.
Feisty.
I am 100% sure Ella is going to be a feisty, sassy little girl to reckon with.
Oh, my Lord.
I know her daddy. And I know her mama, and she's going to be feisty and sassy.
Yep. Yep. Poster child of feisty. Yeah, y'all seen Catherine sent over a video of her wrangling up a rattlesnake the other day.
Ooh. And it was that snake was big as around his jean's arm. Ooh, and Catherine did it herself. She caught that thing herself.
She caught that thing. That's right.
I mean, she is a brave chick. I couldn't do it. I could not do it.
Yes, happy Constitution Day.
All right.
I guess that may be in September.
Hey, Tony. Campfire and Countryside. Alaska had a landslide. Whoa.
Oh, landslide.
My goodness. All kinds of stuff's going on,
I hope Russia wasn't coming over on it.
Goodness, there's so much going on.
Rattlesnake, timber rattler, big one.
That is what it was, wasn't it, Catherine? That's what it looked like, a rattlesnake.
Yes. That was definitely a rattlesnake, but it sure did look like a timber rattler.
Scary stuff. What was the name of that school where the young boy?
Morgan Academy.
Yeah, y'all. Let's keep that family in your prayers.
Yes.
If you don't know, which I'm sure you probably do by now, but there's a young boy playing high school football at Morgan Academy.
Quarterback for the team. He was a junior. And took a bad hit.
Yeah, and passed away.
Yes, he broke his. From what I don't know all the details, but he broke his neck. Bad injury to his spinal cord.
I don't know the details. I just know that is so super sad for his family, for the boy that hit him. I mean, that is sad. They were just playing game, doing life, living life to the fullest. And
I mean, it happens. Man. I mean, it happens. This is the boy right here.
Yeah. I'm sure y'all probably already know it's all over everything, but it's been heavy on my heart.
Yeah, the family. Oh my God.
Because I know, man, when our boys played ball, I didn't really worry a lot. Like, I didn't sit up there and worry that they were going to get hurt, and we did go to the emergency room a few times after a game.
Had a few concussions. Heck, I had a few
knee,
concussions.
Shoulder, all kinds of issues, and Chance took a few serious concussions. But
it was one time on the Jemison, Jemison.
Sometimes I was scared.
Jemison sideline, he got pegged one time.
Yeah,
You could hear the bones crack all the way across the other sideline.
Yeah.
But
I'm sensitive about kids too, Catherine.
It's sad.
man,
it's sad, but there's so
I couldn't
many
imagine
people.
losing my kids.
There's so many people that play and don't get hurt, and there's people that play and get hurt. I mean, you can get hurt on the golf course. You can get hurt fishing. People drown. I'm
not hurt walking out your door. And
I'm
driving
not
down the
diminishing
road.
it, but I mean,
I'm going to get my tea. I'll be right back.
To not play sports because of that. I mean, people take every precaution, the coaches, to teach them the right form, the right equipment. But sometimes things happen, and it's sad. But man,
it's more than sad. It's devastating.
It's unbelievable.
Absolutely devastating. So tonight's tea is turmeric, ginger, peppermint. Watch out on
Yeah.
Peppermint,
you might hear me
cinnamon.
They might hear me say a bad word.
A little bit of black pepper because that's what activates the curcumin in your turmeric.
Curcumin. I like that word.
Curcumin. And this is a good anti-inflammatory tea.
Here, they can't see that tea.
Oh, it's hot.
That's okay. I'm hot too.
Yeah. This is my beautiful little teapot that
Oh, look, it's saying think tea on
Man,
the screen.
I love this teapot.
I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle. If you haven't
seen my teapot, this is like the little diffuser where you put your herbs. And then I'm going to let this steep for 10 minutes. And we're going to enjoy us a cup of tea with y'all tonight.
We need a pot holder to put it on. Here. Do you think it's going
to? Don't get hurt doing the live, Alan says. It'll be fine right here. It'll be all right.
I smell it.
We're going to let that steep for a little bit. And this weekend.
What did we do?
We got another big grandbaby event coming up weekend.
Who's that?
Cooper is coming to the house this weekend. His mom and dad are going to an Alabama football game on Saturday. And this will be the very first time that we've got to babysit Cooper all to ourselves. They finally trust us. He is 15 months old and they finally trust us to leave him with us. No, I'm just kidding. Mommy's having a hard time with it.
Well, they let Finn stay with us.
Yeah, they don't mind Finn staying with us. Yeah.
Let's test him out.
I guess we passed. Now we get to keep Coop.
And Finn.
We're excited. We got big plans for that grandbaby. We're going to make blue butterfly popsicles, blue butterfly tea popsicles. We're going to go swimming. We're going fishing. We're going to ride the digger. We're going to play with the animals. We got a big day planned for that little fella.
Yeah, I was back on that football thing. Down in the South, I mean, I know it gets hot up north too sometimes. Y'all have heat waves, but a lot of the humidity's usually not as bad. But down in the South, man, when you practice football with those gear on, it's extremely hot. You have to take breaks. We were talking about this the other day. I think and I makes people mad, but you know what? Go SEC. But a lot of the people in the South are used to a climate where you're in a lot of humidity and heat. Yeah. But when you practice with that on, it's like somebody running with a 50-pound weight on them. When you go compete against somebody else that live up in a colder climate or something that's not as brutal as this climate, I think they're more in shape. They can run like greased lightning when it's cold outside, when the real football starts, and it just gets them in shape.
Yeah. When the boys were playing football and all, I think I was more worried about them when they were practicing than I was when it was game day.
Game time.
Because of that heat. I was always so worried about them in the heat.
Yep.
And in the practices. I was way more worried about them in practice than game day.
Well, the good thing is they let them take more breaks. Like El Mitchell said, Kansas City had a heat index 109 today, and hey, you got to have water breaks.
Y'all didn't get water breaks when you played.
No, we didn't.
They nearly died.
Very little.
Oh, man. It's going to be really hot this week.
Red Bay, Alabama. That's where old Van Tiffin.
Right.
That's another Alabama boy. Tiffin Motorhomes. All right, what we got going on here? We're still steeping.
Interesting. I couldn't
It's still steeping.
imagine I know. I can't imagine what that family's going through.
Hey, Roberta.
And really, hey, Roberta, and hey, Celebrating Farm Life. I really can't imagine what the young boy's going through either that made the hit.
Oh, God.
You know?
And family.
Yeah. I mean, that's.
I don't know if he had brothers or sisters, but oh my God.
Randy says he works with Van Tiffin every day.
Oh man,
Oh,
good for you.
Cool.
Yeah, they
Cool.
make a great product. Customize those RVs, those Tiffin motorhomes, and real nice ones that people drive.
Yep.
That people like us that ain't got that much money.
We just choose to spend our money on
That's right.
farm stuff.
I guess if we did all the dirt and everything we buy, we could probably
fences,
probably
posts, animals, feed. If we took all that money, we could buy a real nice RV.
Hey, yeah, when it cools down a little bit, we may have to break out some more goat Pilates.
Yeah, we need to do goat
I've got to get Tracy involved in it more.
Yeah,
she's more of the hippie.
I can definitely do goat Pilates.
Yeah.
High schools do not have the cooling stations on the field like college and professional players do. That's
right.
Farm Life, Alabama.
Yeah, some do if you go up to Vestavia or them rich schools, but down in the country down here, no, they don't.
Hey, Patty. Hey, Meg's little house in the country only got 76 today. Oh my gosh, it only got 76 where Meg is.
I forgot where she's at.
Wow, I can always forget where you're at, Meg's little house.
Sheila Key, how you doing, Sheila?
Hey, Sheila, how are you? We've been praying for y'all too. Had you in our thoughts and in our prayers. I'm sorry about Greg's dad. So Sheila with Hoss Tools is on here. Sheila Key. And Greg's dad passed away. Mm-hmm. And it's just sad. She said they were expecting it, but it's never easy. I don't care if you're expecting it. No. It is never easy to lose your dad. Man, it's hard. It's hard. And Greg, I saw y'all's live, and he was showing that knife and asked, he was showing his pocket knife that he got from his dad's and asked, what pocket knife do you remember your dad carrying? Mm-hmm. And I was thinking about that because my dad collected knives. He was a big knife collector. What you gonna say?
I know 2 words, 3 words you might say. But
old timer.
Schrade, old timer.
Yep. They carried an old timer. Yep. And he had thousands of knives, I guess. Yeah. I don't know, maybe not thousands.
He would watch that knife show on
he watched
TV.
Him and the boys would stay up at night watching the knife show. And when we went to the Smoky Net Mountains, we had to go to the.
You had to go to that store.
What is it called? The knife.
Oh my gosh, Smoky Mountain Knife Works.
Yeah.
Right there in Sevierville.
Yeah, and he had so many knives. The boys have a ton of his knives. I mean, it was just when Greg was talking about that, it hit a soft spot in my heart.
Higher Ground's cooking dinner right now. What you cooking,
All right,
Higher
what
Ground?
you cooking, Heather?
What's cooking?
What is cooking tonight?
What's shaking, baby?
Hey, Pop and Nanny. What, hadn't talked to you yet. How'd your doctor's appointment go today?
Tommy's moving from Pennsylvania down south. He got him a new mobile home. He's headed down.
Okay.
Hey,
fine.
come on down.
All right.
I talked to him. He said he's good. He got a shot. And he's good.
Good. He did get the shot. Yep. That's good.
Alan, you asked a question earlier about the water moccasins. We have seen several, but been blessed.
More than I want to ever see.
Yeah, there's some big ones down there.
Let's make our tea. So y'all look at our pottery coffee mugs. Just Dig It Farms. We got blue. It's hard to see which way to go here. And then we got the white one. The white's my favorite. And I've got 9 of these. I did have 10, but I got me another one.
Hey,
we're gonna have.
I want that one. It holds more.
We only have 9 of these that we're gonna have for sale at our event on September 14th. 9, because this was 10, and I got me a new one.
Okay.
All right. So this is what we've been doing this weekend. We harvested more honey.
Hey, Bernice said she got her 2 Just Dig It shirts today.
Oh, good.
Love the colors. Which shirts did she get?
I don't know which ones she got. Well, great.
I thought maybe it was the.
Thank you. Thank you very much for your support. We really appreciate it.
Oh, Higher Grounds is making, I can't pronounce that.
Pork chops.
Borson sauce pork chops with fresh green beans.
I don't know what Borson sauce is, but it sure does sound good.
Yes. Well, I get it. Boar sin. Boar's sin.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't know. I'm just kidding.
Kaylani likes the blue cup.
Yes.
Well, we may have 8 for sale then. Save me one, Catherine says.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I will.
Where'd it go?
What color you want me to save you? You better tell me. Greg wants me. Greg. Okay, let me write this down. Greg, are you coming? Greg Goodwin, are you coming to the event?
He wants a white one.
Are you coming to the event?
For my sweet wife, he said.
Okay, for his wife.
For his sweet wife. Not just his wife, his sweet wife.
That's what you do. Catherine wants one. There's blue and there's white. I'm going to get her to work on a green one. I can't get this camera straight.
She's coming.
I know Catherine's coming.
I'm talking about Greg.
Okay, Greg, I'll put your name on one.
Bring some more honey, Mom.
Bring some more honey, Mom.
Okay. Y'all going to be getting compliments? Yes.
What?
For more on our store, getting coffee mugs for
yes, we will. We will. So our honey, we're going to have this for sale at the event too. And we're going to have enough, I'm sure, to have it for sale on our store too.
Are you going to be selling shirts at the event?
No.
Why
we
not?
Can't sell shirts.
Why not?
I know. Well, right now, let me explain the merchandise because this is the same deal with the event merchandise. We have a merchandise for sale that has our Great Fall Garden Festival event logo on it. But we will not have Sherry wants a blue. And Sherry, are you coming to the event?
Well, sure. Why would she say she?
I don't know.
Bought
she
the
might
shirt.
want one shipped.
She's ready to go.
Okay.
Oh no.
What?
Megan with True Grit.
Yep, I saw that. I meant to mention that too. Yep, Megan's father passed away. Man, that's tough, y'all.
Celebrating farm life. Looking forward to that, honey, too. Yes, we'll have plenty of that.
Yeah, we'll have plenty. So our merchandise, we have our merchandise through a company called Spreadshirt, which is a company that handles everything for us. Like all we do is we design the design of the merchandise. We do the designs. And then they ship it. They take the orders. They do everything. Like we don't do anything. We just get a little percentage off of it. And eventually with our new store that we're opening up, I want to find us a local company where we can buy the merch ourselves and be able to ship it to y'all. And then we can have it at events and we can have it, But as it is right now, like we can't order, if we were to order the merchandise from that shop and bring it to the event, we pay the same price y'all pay. Like we pay the retail price for it. We don't get a discount for it. So it would be like, we don't have the money to do that.
All right, look, Brenda has a very good question. She's from Kentucky and she just got over COVID. Now her husband has it bad. Mm-hmm. What's good for coffee? Good for coffee.
Mullein is really, really good for. In fact, I should be drinking mullein.
Where can she get mullein? She's a registered nurse.
Okay. In fact, hey, your Aunt Sharon.
Yep.
Carl's wife. Mm-hmm. Had a bad case of pneumonia and she couldn't get rid of her cough. And the doctors actually told her to do mullein. Mm-hmm. And mullein is great. I need it right now.
It's right up there.
But I know.
We need to smoke
I should have added it to my tea. Mullein is, it just grows wild in the ditches here, but it's already finished for the year here. But you can order it. I know. Hook us up here. Get us some honey and some tea. I'm talking. I can't do two things at once.
I'm going to be reaching across. I'm not going to get a tip now.
Mullein, you can do the flowers. You can do the leaves. It's mucilaginous. So it brings up that stuff in your lungs and makes you cough. You can order it from Mountain Rose Herb Company. You can order it from a new company that I just discovered that I'm really liking called Monterey Bay Herb Company out of California, or Mountain Rose Herbs, or Bulk Apothecary is another source that may have it. So get some mullein, and the suggested way is to roll it up and smoke it because it gets down into your lungs a lot quicker. Or if you don't want to smoke it, then you can just make you a good tea.
You won't go to jail.
And if you're drinking it as a tea, it would really be good if you could drink a cup of tea like 3 times a day, and try to get that into your lungs and help with that
Congestion
cough.
and cough.
Yep.
And phlegm.
Mullein's a good one for cough. That's what I would suggest. Yep, I need some good
Glenda's
old
having surgery
lemonade.
on Friday.
Oh, wow. Glenda. Oh, Crazy Lizzie Goat Farm. Well, Glenda, I hope you're okay.
Hey, what can Sherry do with borage? She's got a lot of borage. She's wanting to process it.
Okay, borage. Borage is really good too. You can make borage is actually got a lot of good benefits and qualities in it for your skin. That good? That is really good.
Just dig it. We just dig it.
Okay, this has turmeric, ginger, peppermint, cinnamon, and some
Who made that?
Black pepper. This is actually from Mayim Farm. Remember them?
So good. The one that did the sourdough?
No.
I don't know.
The older couple, the real cute couple that they were at Keepers of the Old Ways.
Yeah, up there by the building.
Yep.
Yes.
Mayim Farm. IM Farm. I bought some from them.
Yes.
But I'm going to make up this mix.
This is good.
So this has turmeric, ginger, peppermint, rosemary, cinnamon, black pepper, and oregano.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got all of these ingredients in my herb pantry right now. I'm going to make up some of this.
Greg says you need some good old Toomer's Corner lemonade for that cough.
Yeah.
How do you spell it?
How do you spell what?
Christy wants to know how to spell something.
Mullein. How do you spell mullein? Mullein. EIN.
Yeah.
Mullein. It is for what? Mullein. I can't remember the botanical name. I want to say it's for Bascom.
Don't tell me that. You always remember that stuff.
My brain is. Okay, what was I saying? Somebody asked a question. Borage.
Oh, there. Mayim Farm is a good company. I met them when. Yeah.
Yeah, I really liked them.
That's right.
I really liked them a lot.
Let me see that.
And they it is for Bascom. I was right. Verbascum mullein. Its botanical name is Verbascum thapsus. Verbascum thapsus. THAPSUS. That's mullein. That's your botanical name. Borage.
No.
You're asking about borage.
Suzanne, you can't taste the pepper. I mean,
you can't taste pepper at all.
It's really good. I mean, and I'm not a big tea drinker, but this is pretty dang good.
It tastes like fall to me. Tastes like fall a little bit.
No, we're not trying to say porridge. I always think of you got to advertise with Johnny Seed.
Mm-hmm.
I always think of Wizard of Oz, courage when you say borage.
Borage for courage. It is borage for courage. Borage is good for skin issues. Mm-hmm. So sometimes I use it, the leaves and the flowers, and put it into my salves, my skin salves that I make.
What's going on, Eden from Kentucky?
Borage is a what are all the properties of borage?
Oh, Mom's having potato soup.
Antimicrobial. I can't remember all the exact benefits of borage, but definitely you can use it for your skin. You can make tea with the flowers.
Yeah, they can.
And it would be good for colds, sinuses.
Yep. High Grounds harvested lavender, sage, and rosemary this morning.
Oh, yum.
Oil
infusions. Yes. That sounds good. Or like a rosemary vinegar. That would be nice.
Yes, Peacemaker. My mom makes a pone of cornbread. A pone. And a lot of times she does it with buttermilk. And my gracious. But it's so good with that vegetable soup and potato soup. Oh, my gosh.
Another fun thing to do with borage is to take the little flowers and make like little ice cubes with them. Mm-hmm. Put the flowers in ice cubes. That's a fun thing to do. It's real pretty. So borage is high levels of vitamin C. That's why it's good for colds and sinuses. Decreases inflammation. Decreases symptoms of asthma. It's good for sinuses. And in the garden, it is the bee plant. Mm-hmm. Honeybees, all kinds of bees love borage.
Hey, Sue. Rutledge, Alabama, checking in.
right.
Yeah, this is really good stuff.
This is good stuff.
It was a good idea. Little tea.
It's good. Good for inflammation.
What about fat?
I don't know about that.
Will it burn fat?
I don't know about burning fat.
Give me the whole thing.
So we harvested honey this weekend. This was our second harvest of the year. This is our last harvest of the year. We let the bees forage on all of the fall blooming goldenrod and different plants, fall blooming plants. And we leave all of that honey for them to get through the winter with. And in May, we harvested 28 gallons of honey. And this weekend, we harvested 18 gallons of honey, which is 18 gallons of honey is 216 pounds of honey.
Yeah, we were expecting between 15 and 20.
Hey, Suzanne Bearden.
15 and 20 gallons of honey this time, but we had another hive. Wax moths got them.
Yeah.
Not good.
Yeah. We went into spring with 8 hives. We lost 3 hives this year from wax moths. We didn't catch any swarms this year.
No.
So we're down to 5, and we like to run 10.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to have to work this spring on
building
we're going to
have to build them back up because
Hey, Generations Homestead.
They're
How
happy.
you doing, Deb?
Their bees are happy because they got me twice.
Yeah. Not
when we were harvesting. Well, when we were in here slinging it, one crawled up my t-shirt, got me on my back, and then one got me when I was wrapping up all the stuff, getting rid of all the mess.
Hey, while we're on the subject of bees, Sharon, I'm going to butcher this name, Ignatius had a question. We've got quite a few questions tonight. We got 4 questions to answer.
You read them and you answer them?
If you want to.
Did you
right there.
write in English?
That's her question. If you can read my sloppy writing.
Sharon, any natural way to fight off moths? I have made the bee calm and it really works. I love it. I have also put out rhubarb leaf in each hive. Yeah,
that's supposed to help for wax moths, I think.
Okay.
But the bee calm is our bee calm, that we make.
Yeah.
The essential oil. She did it and she loves it. It helps with it helps calm the bees instead of smoking them. We can't smoke the bees
because she'd be hacking.
It gets my asthma, my lungs. I cannot smoke the bees. So I made up this bee calm with some essential oils, and it helps to calm them down.
It wets their wings down and they feed on each other.
And they lick it off each other and they get occupied with that and it calms them down. But this is our answers. So first of all, with wax moths, the best thing to do is try to prevent it. So we try to, you can do all you can do, but some things are just going to happen. We try to make sure that there's whenever you have wax moths. Sharon, are you on here tonight? Shannon? Oh, it's Shannon.
No,
it's Shannon.
It's Alan. It's not moths. It's moth. MOTHS. They get in there. They're moths, and they get in there and just put like spider web material all over your frames. It's nasty. And lay their little larvae in there. And there's little worms get all in there. It ruins the hive. I like the way we ruins the hive. Ruins it. And then we have to go in and scrape it, clean it, boil it. Yeah. And it gets into the grain. They eat into the wood grain. They lay their little larvae and it gets they mess the wood all up and it gets embedded into the wood. Yeah. And that's the first thing you have to do is you have to make sure it's not hidden in there. You have to make sure you clean them really good before you put them back on your hives. The big key is to have a healthy, strong queen. Yes. If you've got a strong queen and you've got a strong hive, then they'll defend their own hive. I got a strong queen. They'll defend their own hive. I'm really not strong. I'm really a delicate flower. Here comes the moths. Oh, boy. But if their queen and the hive is strong enough, they'll defend their hive and they'll get rid of them. But it's when you have a weak hive that they can take over. Mm-hmm. Now, you want to try to prevent it. You can take those frames and put them in the freezer. Yeah, for 3 days.
at least 48
Yeah,
hours.
2 to 3 days.
And that will kill the larvae, the eggs, all the stuff that they've laid. That'll kill them, and then you can put them back.
Because the problem is that we found out is if you store your frame out in the barn and it has any bit of wax or anything like that on it,
that's what the moths go to.
The moths can get on that and lay their eggs. You won't know it. It'll look great. And then you use it in a honey box. Guess what? You just contaminated.
If it's weak,
you contaminated that whole hive, and wax moths can pop up.
Yeah. If you're storing those frames over the winter, then you want to use like moth crystals and put in there, and that helps keep the wax moths off. But you want to use
not moth balls,
specific moth crystal.
Yes.
The wax, it's moth ice crystals, and you can find those at Foxhound Bee Keeping. But Shannon, IGNATICH. If you're on this live, email me and I'll send you a whole list of things you can do.
Hey, Christine from Australia, from the down under.
From Australia. I want to go there.
Crikey.
I always wanted to go there.
So Farm Life Alabama wants to know about the black widow bite.
Oh, the black widow bite.
When I got bit by a spider.
It was a brown recluse.
Brown recluse or a black widow. We're
really not sure.
The doctor told me that I would have known when it bit me if it was a black widow because it stings and burns pretty bad. But the brown recluse, you don't know. So it must have been a brown recluse. But it bit me when I was cutting grass. This was several years ago. But anyway, it bit me.
At least 10 years ago.
I got a scar that long on my belt line.
Yeah.
And long story short, it kept getting infected. They stitched it up. It busted loose. A week later, I had to go back to surgery and have tubes and drain and all that mess. Nasty.
It was horrible.
Nasty.
He got out of the shower that night and it was just a little tiny red spot. And I was like, what happened? He didn't know. By the next morning, like it was huge and it was nasty.
You could melt ice on it. When I went to the doctor in the town we were in, he said, do I need to come? I said, do I need to come back tomorrow and let y'all lance it and cut this off? He said, oh no, you're going to the hospital. You're having surgery.
It was rotting it out quick. And then they send him home with it cut open, and I'm supposed to pack it with gauze and stuff. And I'm standing there.
Here's Tracy with this big long tube like a toothpick.
Oh.
And it's backwards, and she's.
I couldn't do it. My knees were like noodles, like wet noodles. I could not do it. It was horrible. It was absolutely horrible.
I can't stand them.
Yeah.
That's right. Peacemaker.
What?
I remember you told me that she picked up a concrete bird bath and compressed her L5 vertebrae.
Yeah.
Oh, gracious.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. You said you heard it snap.
Oh my gosh. How are you? How are you doing?
Yeah, Alan planted Russian sage and
Russian sage is awesome for your pollinators.
Yes, it'll eat all the way to the bone.
That's right. I said, I got a friend right down the road that's a nurse, and I'm going to go get her and let her do this. And he wouldn't let me do it. He did it himself.
So Kathy got bit by the brown recluse, in her teens, and it ate her flesh all the way to the bone.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, the good thing
is
mine wasn't on a bone. Mine was just on my belt line, and it had plenty of fat to eat. So
Kathy says she's seen some nasty ones in the
hospital.
ER.
Oh, yeah.
Francis said I was bitten by a brown recluse on my ring finger, spent a week in the hospital, had 3 surgeries, saved my finger, but can't bend in joint. Put my hand in the glove. Oh, my gosh.
You know, I bet that honey in Australia tastes different.
I bet it does.
She says she's got bees.
Oh, I bet it does taste good.
But you know, them spiders scare me because if I ever have to crawl under the house and do work, I'm terrified. Every time a spider web gets on me, I'm looking. He's
like a girl.
Because I mean,
he's like a girl.
Okay. And so
when it comes to spiders,
so
I don't blame you,
she goes out there on the porch the other day to get her boots, and there's a spider in it. What does she do?
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine putting my foot in a boot with a spider in it.
Mm-hmm. They're pretty nasty.
Yeah.
Especially under the black pots. There's always black widows.
Yeah, I used to We used to
Jason's
go out.
Careful when he picks them
We
up.
used to go out and grab our in our storage building the tools, like a handle of a shovel in the little hollow spot where you grab. There'd be black widows in there or gas cans all the time, everywhere.
Yep. Australia has the most deadly spider in the world.
Okay,
Ooh.
We're not going to Australia.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, yeah. We got to talk about something else.
Sherry Knopf, Knoff, had a question. Want to know what is good starting begin to build a new first-time farm?
What's the best starting animal or pet to start with on a farm?
I say chickens.
Because you can't just get one. That's right.
Well, and they're easy. They're the easiest, I think. Chickens are easy.
Yeah.
They're easy. Rabbits are easy.
We just got a bunch of baby chicks.
Yeah.
They're out there.
A bunch of baby chicks. So I say chickens and rabbits. What do y'all say? What do y'all think?
Chickadee Mountain says chickens.
What do y'all think is the easiest animal to start with if you're just getting into farming?
She said she killed a black widow in their school garden.
Oh, goodness.
And Chance, my son, when he was in the Middle East, we'll say,
yeah,
camel spiders are horrible because they crawl up in your boots and in the bathroom. But I don't know.
He sent us pictures of them, and they are pretty darn creepy.
No, what was the scariest is when we was in Guatemala, and there was these little spots on the ground that big, just squished, and it was tarantulas. They're everywhere. They crawl under your doors in your room.
Peacemaker says, I'll have to mail your counter quilt this year, Tracy, or would you rather have a couple of bowl koozies? I love my counter quilt that you made me last year. I love it. I used it all canning season, and I love it. Let me get it.
So everybody's saying chickens for sure. Christine says chickens and sheep. Yeah, we'd love to get some sheep.
Sheep are easy.
Are sheep easy to raise, Christine?
Y'all look at this that Peacemaker made me. It's a counter quilt. And I used it all.
Other way, it's upside down.
I used it all during canning season. I'm still using it.
Yes.
And put my canning jars on, and it's awesome. And I absolutely love this, and it's beautiful. And you do not have to do anything, but if you do want to make me one, I'd love another one of these.
Hey, we're gonna make people have nightmares tonight.
Yeah, no, spider. You remember that movie?
Goats. Yes.
What was the name of that? Goats? I don't think goats are easy.
Alpacas.
Do you think goats are easy?
Quails, chicken, rabbits.
I mean, for somebody that is a very first time farm and
goats
they've never had animals.
Not if you really take care of them.
And
clip their nails.
They need to start with something easy. Goats aren't easy to me.
Sheep
They have
can
so
die
many
quick on you with worms,
parasite
and
issues. Yeah. And so are goats. They have so many parasite issues and trimming the hooves and I love my
trimming
goats.
The what?
Hooves.
There you go.
I wouldn't trade my goats for nothing, but I think chickens are easy. Yeah, it's awesome quilt, Londa. I love it. Love, love, love it. Thank you so much.
She said they're easy to raise.
Sheep
Christine.
are?
Yeah.
Okay. We want to get some sheep and a cow
and
and a pig and all the things. It's coming. It's coming.
Yep.
Okay, so our next question is from Trin Marie. We're having the hardest time producing in our raised beds organically. Our soil is hard like clay. How do we loosen it?
Good question.
Very good question. Well, I say if you've got raised beds and you've got hard clay soil, I would dig it out. I would try to dig out as much of it as I could and then add in some good compost and some good maybe like mushroom compost or compost that you make, or I would just add in some good soil if you've got raised beds. If you've got in-ground beds and you've got clay, what's our answer?
I would go in there and put daikon radishes.
Daikon radishes.
And let them grow and just let them aerate that soil and put all that biomass down in the soil. And man, you talking about some insects getting in that soil. It will make it so good and organic. It will add so much tonnage to your soil.
And it helps break up that hard pan.
actually, Petals has got stuff called the Clay Buster.
Yeah,
you
they
can
do.
buy
You can add Clay
a bag
Buster
of Clay
too.
Buster, and it'll break that clay down.
Yep.
Which is very good.
Catherine says chickens and turkeys are easiest, but goats are the funniest. You are exactly right. Our goats are hilarious. Now, our chickens are pretty funny too.
So
yeah, chicken droppings to the compost, rabbit poop, all the stuff.
So
makes good compost.
So Christine, I'm not real sheep
11
ease here,
ewes
but
and one ram
so I guess an ewe
is
is a girl and a ram's the male. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
11 ewes.
Hey, Renee. Sorry you're not going to be able to make it to the event, Peacemaker.
You got a menagerie going on.
You don't have to make me anything special. You just do whatever you want to do. Our last question is from Susan Shuck. Does elderberry truly have an expiration date? And if so, what would that be? My rule of thumb on elderberry is if you're making elderberry syrup, I try to use it up within 6 months. I think it lasts pretty good in a refrigerator for about 6 months. Or you can actually freeze it and it'll last a year or longer in the freezer. And if you're making an elderberry tincture, that can last 20 plus years.
Yeah. You just have to call Catherine and get her to go to the package store for you.
Yeah. Just need to get Catherine to make that liquor run.
Mm-hmm.
Cochins are gentle.
Oh yeah, I like the small Bantam chickens.
Yeah.
We used to have some when I was a kid.
Yeah, cute. Hey, Kayla. So, Judy Sneed with Sneed's Farmhouse Sanctuary is not going to be able to be at the event Saturday, but Kayla's going to be there and set up her booth for her.
Kayla,
so we're excited you're coming, Kayla.
You got me on my knees, Kayla.
Catherine says she's an expert now. Catherine, did you tell me what color mug you wanted? I didn't see it. I'm going to get your name on it.
Hey, is this stuff caffeinated?
No.
Okay, good.
Mm-mm.
I don't want to be up all night. You want some more?
Let me see what I want. Yeah, I'll take a little bit more. I want some more honey in it too. So y'all don't forget the Great Fall Garden Festival, September 14th, 2024, Petals from the Past in Jemison, Alabama from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. And I'm going to tell you who all is going to be there this year. I actually made sure I took some snapshots so I don't miss anybody this time. Adventures with me and T, Londa and Tom. And Londa is actually going to be doing a demonstration on spinning alpaca wool.
Nice.
A&W Mini Farm, Wendy and Allen, Andale Homestead, Black's Tropical Homestead, Cog Hill Farm, Campfire and Countryside, Cattywampus Acres, Chestnut Hills Farmstead, Chickadee Mountain Homestead, Cowbell Farm, Crazy Lizzie Goat Farm, Dusty Goat Homestead, G&G Farms, Generation Homestead, Higher Grounds Farm, Hoss Tools, and
Brown Thumb's gonna be here.
And Sneed's Farmhouse, but Kayla's gonna be taking her place.
What do you do with the elderberry syrup after 6 months?
Pour it out.
It's expired. It's
we use it before 6 months. Just don't make a whole lot at one time. That's what I say. Our classes that will be going on throughout the day, the demonstration with Londa with the alpaca yarn. Rachel, the beekeeper, is going to be at Cog Hill's booth with the little beekeeping demonstration. Dr. Arlie Powell is going to be teaching growing fruit in the South. My friend Debbie Boudelier is with Rooted in Time Apothecary will be teaching a From Plant to Medicine, Making Your Own Herbal Medicine
Hey, that's a good
class.
idea. They took that old elderberry syrup, poured it in the compost.
Oh, yeah. Good idea. Miss Beth that works at Petals from the Past is teaching 2 kids classes, one in the morning, one in the afternoon. Perry Hill Farm is teaching, why is it doing that? Perry Hill Farm is teaching no pressure, let's talk canning. And Cattywampus Acres is doing introduction to goat milk soap making. If you're on here and you're going to be at the event, just put in the comments what you're going to have for sale at your booth at the event.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have a few of these. I think we've done sold most of them. We're going to have honey. We're going to have some soap.
Man, this tea's good.
Some goat's milk soap with our logo on it. And we're possibly going to have some of my herbal salves and lip balms if I can get it done. It is my goal. So that's what we're going to have. And we're looking forward to meeting everybody and to hanging out with all you beautiful people and our friends that we do not get to see very much. Heather's going to have loofahs.
Do we have a recipe page yet?
Not yet. Not yet.
It's
on my list, y'all. It's on my list.
Lisa says she's enjoying watching the old videos. Nice.
Reba's mom says, "Can I bring my German Shepherds to the event? She will be leashed. Planning on coming from West Coast." Sure.
People do all the time.
As long as she's on a leash, and as long as you don't take her into the fruit orchard areas where fruit is growing. That's like a compliance that they have to abide by. So just
and watch out for the black dog.
But you definitely what black dog?
That lady that brings that black dog that tried to attack the other one.
Oh my Lord, I hope not. Kayla will have Judy's book and Sneeb's farmhouse t-shirt.
Sherry wants that blue mug now. You better put her
Sherry
name on that.
wants the blue mug. I got you down, Sherry. Did
Oh,
Catherine
well,
ever say
Siri just started lighting up when I said Sherry.
Catherine, I missed it. Catherine's bringing something. I missed it. Can you go back a little bit?
Back it on up like a U-Haul truck.
I'm missing stuff. Let's see. Alicia with Chickadee Mountain Homestead is bringing spiced elderberry syrup. It's good for 6 months. I recommend putting it in the fridge after opening.
Yes.
Yeah, can't wait to meet you, Sherry. Who else is on here?
What is the best? The best place
to buy elderberry syrup.
Where's the best place to buy elderberry?
Yeah. Well, Alicia with Chickadee Mountain Homestead has some for sale. Do you have a website where people can order from you, Alicia?
Higher Ground's going to have loofahs.
Higher Ground has loofahs. Catherine with G&G Farms has a few logo items, soaps, tinctures, and freeze-dried candies. Mm-hmm. I know Cog Hill will have freeze-dried candies, coffee, honey, merchandise.
Alpaca products. Sweet.
Londa
Socks.
Ventures with Nancy will have alpaca products. Jean loves her socks.
Yes.
I know we're going to miss you, Meg's Little House in the Country. I would love to meet you in person. Thank you for sharing, Renee. What else? Portland.
Homemade goat milk soap. Homemade
Tracy
quilted canning mat.
Coonrod. Hello from Portland, Oregon. Enjoy watching your videos and
Thanks,
thank you for watching.
Brown Thumb, what's going on?
Crazy Lizzie's Goat Farm will have goat milk soap, homemade quilts, which are beautiful.
Lynn is bringing money. Lynn's bringing money.
All right.
Hey, we take credit
Crazy
cards
Lizzie
too.
Goat Farm's got ghost milk soap, homemade quilts, salves, quilting, canning mat. Awesome.
Good night, Chase.
Good night, son. Love y'all. I hope you're well enough and you recover from your surgery. Great. Catherine, G&G, and Cog Hill are coordinating freeze-dried candy, so there'll be a variety of those and not repeats. That's good.
Anyone making fire cider yet? We always hear that.
No, I don't. Is anybody bringing fire cider?
Just get some fire and cider and
anybody bring any? I'm gonna make us some.
Man, that's so good.
I'm gonna make some fire cider for us for this winter.
What are we gonna do with it?
I've got Rosemary Gladstar's Fire Cider Cookbook. Your sister sent it to me.
Spice elderberry syrup. Oh man,
Mhm.
homemade hot teas,
Yep.
some homemade crafts, few garden sign t-shirts.
Good night, Chase, Kaylani. Yeah, it's gonna be good. Good, and good. Bye, Christine. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Catherine's going to be teaching snake wrangling classes.
Okay, good. Bring a couple of snakes. That'll make it very, very interesting.
G&G Coghill and I are coordinating our freeze-dried candles.
Yeah.
Nice.
Candy, not candles.
Well, you can
you freeze-dry candles?
If I close my eyes just right, it looks like candles, but it's...
Hey, what I was going to tell y'all. Any of y'all that are coming as vendors or YouTubers, you can bring some pets, some farm animals if you want to. Just like for show and tell or for kids to see or whatever. Now, I don't mean like bring a cow, but you can bring like some chickens or baby goats or, whatever, or baby deer, Catherine. And as long as they're in a cage and they're protected and they're contained, you can bring some farm animals for the event, which would really be fun for the children and for everybody if somebody could bring some animals, just as long as they're in a cage, as long as they're contained. Jason at Petals from the Past says that would be wonderful. Yeah,
me and my dad saw a baby fawn down here in the lower pasture in the woods there, laying by the creek yesterday.
Okay, Catherine, I understand that. The state won't let her show the deer. That's very understandable.
Yeah, let us eat them though.
Yep, Ryan the roaster's still coming, Roberta.
No Moody.
He will be there. Yep. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun day. We're really looking forward to it. Our grandbaby will also be there.
Coop be wearing his new Duluth overalls.
We bought him. We bought him the cutest little Duluth overalls, and she got them today. They came in the mail today, and he was wearing them with no shirt on, and that is the cutest thing I have ever seen in my life. So stinking cute with his little Duluth overalls on. Wish I could bring a bunny, but I won't be coming from. Oh, shoot. That would be cool.
Yeah, Catherine's going to bring a few, and we're going to be able to roast those deer to beef. We'll get Perry Hill to do it. Have some.
We're not doing that. She's saving those babies.
No, they're wanting it. They're calling for it. Alan's wanting it. Deer roast, venison, barbecue.
No, we can't do that. She's saving those babies to release them.
Hey, I got a place for you to release them. Tracy's protege.
Please don't do that. Sue, Head Family Farm will not be joining us this year. I'm so sad. Jacqueline is my buddy. She's my partner, and I am going to miss them deeply.
God bless the USA.
They were definitely coming. In fact, they were teaching a class on egg genetics, and they're doing a family cruise, a family vacation with her parents and her family. Mm-hmm. And the dates all kind of got mixed up. So she's not coming. And I completely understand that. I would go on a cruise with my family too. So, but we're going to miss her bad. We're going to miss her and Zach and Eleanor. We love them so much. Jacqueline is my partner in crime and everything. And Zoe, with Chestnut Hills Farmstead, is helping me with all the planning and everything too. We're actually meeting this week at Petals and getting everything organized and planned out and try to be organized to get this year.
Catherine's going to release every one of them under my ladder stand.
Okay.
No.
Darla says, hi, Tracy and Jean. I'm in the hospital after having complete knee surgery. Whoa, Darla. My goodness. How are you doing? I hope you're doing okay. Thanks for watching us. Pray that you feel better and you have complete recovery. Anything we miss? Good night, Susie. Thank you so much for joining us. We love seeing all y'all here.
Thanks, Alan.
Chatting with you.
Alabama folks have some of the best content providers, some of the best content. Yes. Thank you very much.
Alabama folks are good folks. What else was it? Oh, the only other thing that I wanted to make sure I talked about tonight was we're not going to be live next Monday night. It's Labor Day and our family will be here. So we won't be going live next Monday night. But we will be back the following Monday night at the farm table. So we hope to see y'all.
So Head Family Farm are a big part of her church. Okay, cool. Francis.
Yep.
Good.
Yep.
Well, we get down the fiddle and we get down the bow, kick off shoes and you throw them in the floor.
Peacemaker says the booth that had the vintage lady scarecrows last year was awesome. Yes, it was. And they're not coming either. We had about 3 or 4 crafters, scrapbookers, quilters came last year, and none of them are participating this year. Clack Shack is coming. He's participating with woodworking items, but none of our crafters are participating. I was hoping that we could get the So Charming Penny, her name's Penny, to teach a class on quilting, but she had previous engagement she had, so she couldn't do it. Londa says fiber spinning going on. We promise not to get too far out of hand. Yeah, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. You got to get naughty and crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, Darla, I'm sure that every one of us will have some kind of video content out about the event, and hopefully between all of us, you'll get to see the whole thing. Oh, thank you, Celebrating Farm Life. How sweet. We have the best live chat. Loves the community. We do have a good community of people.
Commune. That's the main word.
Yeah, we have an amazing group here.
Oh, me.
Yeah, we enjoy just chatting with y'all like this. I think it's pretty fun. Kind of get to know y'all more.
What's everybody planning on cooking for the Labor Day? What you gonna be barbecuing?
Oh, you should show them our new sauce.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, tell them.
Basie and Callie are doing fantastic.
Yes, they're so sweet. Callie she's the one that's real skittish, and she's actually warming up to us. She'll let us pet her a little bit now. She's going to get to us. She's going to get comfortable with us. Will Jean be singing at the event?
Certainly. All the time.
Jean will be singing at the event. Jean sings in his sleep.
All the time if the singing police aren't there.
But we also have a live band. It's not really a band. It's JQ and the one-man band. But he's really good. He'll be there playing music too.
So,
what's Catherine say? I actually got into some naughtiness today with a neighboring farm. Oh, what happened, Catherine? What did you do?
Okay, so at work, this lady called in, and wonderful lady. Her name's Kenya, and she lives out in Central Alabama on the Mississippi line. MASSI.
And she is from Kenya, right?
I think so. And her and her mama started making sauces. Well, they've got this secret family recipe, and on the label it says it's time to come home to the magic of Mama's Backwoods. And it's 40 years of a family secret recipe. It's called Sweet and Sassy Cooking Sauce. You put it on beef, pork, chicken, seafood, burgers, hot dog, sandwich bread. I'm going to tell y'all right now, this stuff right here.
Good, y'all. Good.
This stuff is amazing.
So good.
And she told me, she gave it to me. I gave her some of our honey. Edna McRae is her name. Edna McRae with the mama. And her name is Kenya McRae. But it gives recipes on the back and all. But I'm telling you, she told me, she said, when you taste this, she said, it's not anything like you've ever had in your life. And I'm telling you, this stuff is way better than what you can buy in the stores.
So good.
And she said, "Do you like spicy?"
Website?
She said, "Do you like spicy?" And I said, "I sure do." And they got the spicy one.
But it's not real spicy.
It's not bad. But
no website where people can order it?
I don't know if they've got a website yet.
They do.
They do.
It's Mama's MAMAS Backwoods with an S sauce.com.
Mama's Backwoodsauce.com.
Yep. And
y'all go see her because it's down in Lisbon, Alabama.
It's so good too.
I can't even see that.
I was looking for ingredients.
Oh yeah, the ingredients is very good for you too. It's not
none of those synthetic fillers and sugars and all the bad stuff. Anyway, y'all can go to our website.
Oh, it's secret anyway. You can't read it.
Yeah, probably ain't gonna have the rest of the.
But yes,
gotta have the ingredients.
You got to check.
All right, what did Catherine do? She can't tell you. There may be a video in the future.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. That's got to be that Chestnut clan.
Oh,
they're crazy.
Lord, ain't no telling what she's done. Yep, secrets in the sauce,
Mm-hmm.
but it's good. It's the best barbecue sauce I've ever had. It's really good.
Yeah.
Yep. So I think we're gonna grill ribs and hamburgers, and I don't know, maybe some chicken.
Thank you, Wendy. Darla.
Thank you, Darla.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, her husband is a firefighter, and the temperatures have soared over 114. That liquid IV's helped him. Good. It saved Jean's life for real multiple times. Chickadee Homestead, just a few weeks ago, we met through Tracy and Jean's live stream and then found out we were both in South Carolina. Okay. Yeah. I love the connection and the chatting with like-minded people because, if you're talking to somebody and they're not into gardening, chickens, goats, rabbits, all the things, then they just get this glazed look in their eye like, is she ever going to shut up? So I love chatting with people that are like-minded.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Yes to me or yes to somebody?
Yes
oh, okay.
To you, baby. Yes to you, baby.
Oh. Thanks to Just to Get Farms for being here tonight. Have a good time at Petals. Thank you, Alan. Alan says, Tracy, watching your live on YouTube, what other are you on? We're on, we put out long form YouTube videos every Thursday. It posts every Thursday at 8 a.m. Central Time. We do shorts 2 to 3 times a week on YouTube. We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram. We're on TikTok. We're on Pinterest. We're on all the things. And it's all of them are Just Dig It Farms. So we would love for you to come join us on all the platforms.
Good night, Eden.
Good night, Eden.
Well, it's about that time.
Yep. Helped Liquid IV helped Brenda last week with COVID.
Yeah.
Didn't get dehydrated like the first time.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah,
it's good. Liquid IV is not just good for summertime heat and dehydration. Yeah. It's good for colds and flu season because it helps to keep from getting dehydrated. Yeah. So it's a good thing.
If I know I'm going outside, excuse me, going to be working in the heat, a lot of times I sweat so much. A lot of times even before I go out that morning, I'll go ahead and drink one.
Go ahead and tank up.
Because it just, if it wasn't for that, boy, I tell you what.
Yep.
Well, all right, John boy, it's time to say good night.
Yeah. Good job, Heather, on that promo video. All right, you guys. Thank y'all so much for joining us at the farm table tonight. And we hope you all have a blessed, wonderful, awesome, amazing week this week. We hope you all have an incredible Labor Day. Hope you get to hang out with your family and friends. And
love God, love people, and Pray for your vote.
Yeah, pray for our country. And let's remember to keep everybody in your prayers that we've mentioned here tonight.
Yes, the Morgan Academy family.
Yeah, and Greg,
Yep.
Key,
Yep.
and Megan, her father passed away.
And the lady a few weeks ago that their house burnt down.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And our groovy great grandma from Toledo, Ohio had some surgery and she wasn't on here tonight. So I hope she's doing okay.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, everybody just keep each other in your prayers. Let's keep lifting each other up, encouraging each other. And we will see you guys not next Monday, but the next Monday at the farm table. Mm-hmm. Good night, y'all. Love you guys.
Peace out and roll tide. Just dig it.